Hello, beautiful people. Welcome back to our channel. Indeed, the drama is on, and it looks like Nnamdi Kanu is beginning to get full attention of not just the elder statesmen, not just the religious leaders like Father Mbaka and the likes, but he's getting the full attentions of even senators. Politicians are like they are beginning to raise their voices, but this time they are pushing it way too far to ensure or to let the world knows that indeed Igbo want a matter. But before we go into the news proper, we'd like you to subscribe to our channel by clicking on the red subscribe button. Beside it, you see a bell notification icon. Please go ahead, click on it to get notified as soon as we update our channel on YouTube. Don't forget that just some fortnights ago, Ifeanyi Uba, Senator Uba rather, he was reminded when he came for campaigning in in the market squares, in marketplaces where Ndibos, especially in Anambra indigenes were. They reminded him of their illustrious son, Nnamdi Kanu. Well, this is the result. A National Assembly member representing Anambra North Senatorial District, that's Senator Ifeanyi Uba, on Monday asked the Federal High Court Abuja for an order permitting him to visit leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, Ipob, that's Nnamdi Kanu, currently in the custody of the Department of State Services, DSS. Uba sought order of the court following the alleged refusal of DSS authorities to allow him access to the detained Biafran leader. A motion of notice to that effect was brought pursuant to Section 36, subsection 1 of the 1999 Constitution as amended and under the inherent jurisdiction of the court as preserved vide Section 6, subsection 6, subsection 6b of the said Constitution. In the motion marked FHC/ABJ/CR/383/2021. The plaintiff, that's Uba, among others, is praying for the court to grant him leave to visit the defendant, Nnamdi Kanu, in DSS custody as part of his oversight legislative function. An order of this honorable court directing the complainant and all the Department of State Services DSS to allow the said Senator Dr. Ifeanyi Uba access to their detention facility for purposes of visiting the defendant Nnamdi Kanu. In an affidavit personally disposed to by Senator Uba, it was stated that there had been serious agitation aimed at pressing home his release, and this had degenerated into proclamation of sit-at-home orders in the southeast, a situation which is crippling the economy of the southeast. That I know that the sit-at-home orders are a minimum of expression, or rather a medium of expression, of solidarity to the detained defendant, and the same has been hijacked by unknown criminal elements who are now terrorizing the southeast and engaging in separate and serious chaotic moves and burning of valuable properties. That I state that the sit-at-home orders have gravely affected the economy of southeast and had often led to so much bringing down of notable persons by this group called UGM. He is the one giving the reasons why he wants to visit. He went further again. He said that there is an allegation that all the above criminalities are being championed by the indigenous people of Biafra under the leadership of the detained defendant, an allegation which has been denied severally, yet the situation continues to worsen. That as a senator from the southeast geopolitical zone of Nigeria, I took it upon myself in carrying out my oversight legislative functions to visit the defendant at the DSS detention facility to ascertain from him if he is involved in any way in what is happening in the southeast and to seek with amicable settlement of the separatist agitation in the southeast in the overall interest of Nigeria. At the DSS detention facility, I was denied access to the defendant and directed to approach this court to obtain permission before I could be allowed access to the defendant. That I state that the action of the DSS in denying me access to visit and amicably intervene and provide solutions to the lingering sit-at-home orders, securities issues and violence in the South is a disservice to the Federal Republic of Nigeria. That I visited and intend to visit the defendant in my capacity as a senator of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, and for purposes of attempting to ameliorate and fashion a meeting point or create a discussion table aimed at reducing tension and quelling the agitation and the chaos in the Southeast. That the visit is part of my oversight and legislative function, which I am empowered by the Constitution of Nigeria to perform. That I state that my interest in seeking to see the defendant is in the interest of the national peace and security. The affidavit stated. No date has been fixed for determination of the motion. This is interesting. If you will recall some days back when Ifeanyi Uba, yes, went to Alaba International Market somewhere in Lagos and was campaigning for his governorship, gubernatorial election that's about 6th or 9th of November, thereabout. And when he went down to Alaba International Market in Lagos, they were just chanting, holy, 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 Nnamdi Kanu is another savior. And they had a heart-to-heart discussion, heart-to-heart chat. And they said, look, he's going to look into it. It's going to bring the attention of the federal government into the matter. And, obviously his attention has been drawn. And he said, look, he's definitely going to look into it. We all thought, as usual, that politicians and their way of talking, maybe just looking for a way. Some person says because of the elections. Be that as it may, it is actually his business. One, he's a senator representing Anambra South, or not thereabout, and he's also vying for a position as a governor of Anambra State. So, onus is on him to see that something is being done, because already there's always the information is all spread abroad that there likely may not be elections in Anambra simply because Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is in detention and they want him released. So he's not like saying, look, this thing is getting out of hand. Every Monday, whether we like it or yes, it's almost becoming sacrosanct. Though there's flashes here and there, like in Ebonyi, some few people came out, but that's still Ebonyi too. There was UGM. EGM did their usual things they usually do in Ebonyi today. But even in Owerri, Imo State, it was as usual, sacrosanct. It was shut down, activities grounded. So which means whether we like it or yes, Southeast with sit-at-home orders on Monday is almost becoming a phenomenon and is becoming a way of life. So he's saying, look, we can't continue to pretend that sit-at-home is not affecting the economy of Southeast, and we cannot continue to pretend that it's not biting the pockets of the common man on the street in Southeast. And he's saying if there's a way around this, if it's visiting Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will get something out of this, then so be it. And DSS denied him. He now decided to get court permission to do the needful. If you ask me, it looks like this sit-at-home is beginning to get very good attention. So let's put in that conversation. What's your take? Do